Author's note. This video is my review of Justice League vs. the Fatal 5, based on the Justice League by Gardner Fox and the DC Animated Universe by Bruce Timm and Paul Dini, directed by Sam Liu, published by Warner Brothers and DC Comics. Starring the voices of Elias Gable, Diane Guerrero, Kevin Conroy, Susan Eisenberg, George Newbern, Daniela Bobadilla, Kevin Michael Richardson, Tom Kenny, Peter Jessup, Matthew Yang King, Philip Anthony Rodriguez, Tara Strong, Noel Fisher, Bruce Timm, and Sumali Montano as the Emerald Empress. Rated PG-13.
You alright, son? Now, what exactly are you?
Never thought I'd see the day when the DC Animated Universe would include a new entry in their iconic Justice League animated series. Let's take a look at Justice League vs. the Fatal 5, shall we?
They're here for the timeshare.
Reckless, but logical.
3 members of the Fatal 5 journey to the past to break the Emerald Empress and Validus from prison. Thomas Kaller, aka Starboy, will need the help of the Justice League to bring down these hardened criminals, but major help comes in the form of Green Lantern, Jessica Cruz.
Who are they?
I don't know, but I think I know where they're headed.
Everything about this film feels like it truly belongs in the DC Animated Universe, and this is coming from someone who's only seen clips from the classic Justice League series. They hold nothing back when it comes to the action, keeping the entire league on their toes when it comes to the Fatal 5, though unlike the TV series, this film is very violent, which includes scenes of characters bleeding and even getting horribly killed. Talk about stepping your game up!
I'm not doing this with a teenager. Point taken.
Of course, we're all glad to see the 3 Prime Leaguers: Batman played by Kevin Conroy, Wonder Woman played by Susan Eisenberg, and Superman played by George Sephiroth Newbern. It's been 2 years since we saw all 3 work together in this kind of form, but what I didn't expect were appearances by Mr. Terrific, Miss Martian, and Green Lantern Jessica Cruz. I mean, what's next? John Constantine? Stargirl? Space Ghost? I wish.
Yes?
The overall theme for both Starboy and Jessica Cruz is their own mental illness. Both characters suffer from this in their own way, Starboy due to his amnesia, and Jessica due to seeing her friends get murdered. Throughout the movie, they bond together as close friends, and they both learn how to deal with their own anxieties. And that bond helps them fight back against the Fatal 5, though in Jessica's case, it's a doozy.
On second thought, can you still do that trick?
What trick?
Where you make the bombs?
I am going to say this about the Fatal 5. They've proven to be a dangerous band, holding nothing back to accomplish their own goals. But of all 5 members of the Fatal 5, my favorite happens to be Mono. Not because his powers let him disintegrate anything he touches, but because he drove a lot of the story in going back to the past and breaking Emerald Empress out. Talk about being the scariest of the Fatal 5.
Batman, is it? I think I will disintegrate you slowly.
Bring it, Skeletor.
Anyone who's enjoyed the DC Animated Universe needs to take a look at Justice League vs. the Fatal 5. It's a fun yet violent nod back to the era of Justice League and Justice League Unlimited. And if anything, I'm hoping they make more DC Animated Universe specials in the future. Bring it on, Bruce Timm and Paul Dini.